say that is one thing I do love, is that fixed camera angles sure do heighten the tension in survival horror games. The moon, I would have needed her light in here. But yeah, like these fixed angles where you can't see everything actually really heightens the tension and atmosphere quite a bit. Like that one shot where you can see through the window into the door makes you think someone's watching. Anyway, new journal. Newspaper articles, 3 of 10. Okay, so there's not a whole lot. Victim of the crisis. October 19th, 1934. The body of a 40-years-old man was found yesterday morning in the Burns industrial area. According to the police, the death is the result of severe malnutrition coupled with massive alcohol ingestion. He is the 40th person to be found dead as a result of starvation this week in the neighborhood, where many factories have closed and the unemployment rate reaches 60%. The authorities seem unable to face the malnutrition and alcoholism issues, and the community itself can't take over from the official institutions to face the crisis. The government doesn't seem to have the power to save its own citizens, or maybe it doesn't want to. Yeah, that was pretty much the brutal reality. Was unemployment did reach slightly over the 50% rate in the 30s, and pretty much the massive amounts of slums and everything else that popped up, and the people who died of malnutrition or had to deal with severe living conditions like the Dust Bowl and everything was a very real reality, and I'm glad that this game's not shying away from that at all, and it better paints the setting that we're in. At least I feel. Rotten material again. Had to find the source of the problem. Okay, so there's a desk here. Looks like we gotta follow the cord back to cut the light on. You know, I've never done that before in a video game. Come on, get that light on. We got ghost bitches around here. My leg was hurting. It was better not to finish it off. Yeah, we're not climbing that ladder. Okay. New weird angle. We're gonna keep following that cord. We're not opening that door that had a knock. I know better than to do that. Whoever did this clearly had real issues with women. Yeah, if they're putting a dagger in a skull around photos of women, a little odd. We're gonna take that dagger, you know, purely for self-defense. Get back or I'll cut you with my blades. There is a light source. Okay, we got a floor switch here. Electricity had become a very good friend, which became rare. Ooh, new Boston news. Okay, so now that we dispelled our first ghost and we're back, got a little bit of a theory. So I'm gonna say that the ghost that's been leading us is Selena, and Selena was somehow involved with William. Whether they were spouses, lovers, friends, don't know which, but the two were involved with one another. And she did spend at least some kind of notable time around the mansion with William, because some of her things are here, diary entries are here. And then I think that the bad ghost we've been seeing glisten and like disappear when we cut the light on, I think that's Margaret, because she was blind and she always hated the light and sun and all this other stuff, and that's why she went to sit in the chairs. So I think Selena's spirit is being tormented by Margaret's spirit because she stopped William from basically embracing the full Venner Cross legacy, though she was hoping to continue on with the Vesper marriage. But that's just tinfoil hat theories and me shooting the shit. So let's see what's in this box. The landlord had crates of books. Read that again. The landlord had crates full of books delivered to him. Got it. Book. Recipes from France and French islands. Okay. Tahitian raw fish. Ingredients. Serve 6. Alright, so this is basically just some cooking dishes. Pâté, ox stacies, sausage, cabbage, casserole, ingredients, white cabbage, 4 big carrots, 3 potatoes, 3 tomatoes, serves 4, beef Gorgon. Okay, so it's literally just recipes. That's cool, bruh. But there's a new key. Another Boston news. I finally had the kitchen key. This little hunk of metal was essential in my survival. Okay, so this will take us to the kitchen. Got it. And then we're gonna need a new match. So let's see what's on the desk now. Hold left and right, space to activate. Okay. This is cool. Virginia. Irina. And don't see a third. I thought there was a third because there was the 3 crosses up there. Alright, we'll investigate this going from left to right. So we'll check out Virginia first. Okay, so you can't do that. I thought you just turn it to whichever direction you wanted to be. Alright, so we'll just hop off of here and see what we see. Okay, so I gotta wait for this match to burn out. With the power of editing, I will cut back to when this match burns out because it's getting in the way of me stabbing this fucking portrait. Unless... I'm pretty sure I read that one already. Yup, we have definitely read that. Moonlight was glowing behind these curtains. So, update, we aren't gonna cut out, we're just gonna investigate till this wears out. More pictures. I saw the camera. I saw the sign. Mother of men, my mother, you allow me to be a man. Okay, definitely more morbid than the pictures we've gotten before. So we're just gonna pretend we didn't see that and keep going. Ah, fuck. what we got here. Note to self, she's suing me. Her voice is harassing me, blaming me, insulting me because I was not the heir she wanted so much. Margaret is even more harmful and deaf, and because I'm her son, she has always possessed the keys to my mind. I am desperate. How am I supposed to keep a dead person at bay? Okay, so the evil ghost is definitely seeming like Margaret because she tortured young William. Although disturbing, the knife had a role to play in that tragedy. Clearly it wasn't art, just a fantasy of a murder. Oh, poor Maria. Alright, so I think we have to pretty much stab all the portraits to make the puzzle complete here. Ooh la la, look at those drawings. It's that symbol, geometrical symbols, these shapes gave me a headache. Fair enough. More busted news. I made a discovery that would very well save my life. Electric light killed the ghosts. Could death itself die? Although my ideas were still very confused, the symbol had an effect on me. That kind of symbol, esoteric, alchemical, was enough to turn someone's blood to ice. One of the paintings had the name Margaret Venner, same as the grave outside. That woman's stare was as noble as a frozen lake and looked just as cold. I finally had the kitchen key. This little hunk of metal was essential in my survival. Okay, any more entries that I've missed? I don't think so. Yes, we've missed quite some entries. The girl in the gramophone. It seemed that using the gramophone made the girl appear, but it wasn't enough. She needed more, apparently. That puzzle was missing a piece, a link between her and the contraption. The woman's shoe was lying on the floor of the corridor. I chose not to touch it. I felt something here. Something here felt like agony. Okay, so we're getting some good info. Stop giving me so much more of the news. Irina, Virginia, Maria. 3 paintings, 3 women's portraits. Someone had added a blade as a decoration, creating a grim but maybe meaningful display. Okay, so I was right. Maria, Irina, and Virginia. 3 crosses, 3 knives. That's what we gotta do. Pretty straightforward, bruh. Had to throw the match away. I need both my hands. Alright. I really don't want to throw the match away. But if it's what we gotta do. Let me look up the controls real quick. Okay, yep. It was all... Alright, sorry to do this to you, Virginia. Couldn't decipher that painting without watching it under better light. Okay! Key was in a cookbook. Was it a coincidence? Alright, what we got here? Some more news. Okay. We are definitely doing a lot of reading tonight. Reasons for the crisis. October 18th, 1932. The current crisis is a sickness born from capitalism speculation, like a blind madness forged in three sins. Greed, the wealth of the Great War, was jealousy, kept since 1918 in the safes of those who were real wealthy already, and it didn't benefit the economy or the people. Lack of experience, a weak economic balance was shattered to pieces by restrictive policies of the Federal Reserve, still too young and unwilling to take bold actions. Fear, by refusing to supply money to the banks in order to encourage spending. The Fed was actually at the origin of the credit crunch, which pushed people to withdraw their money from banks, and in the end brought the whole system to its knees. The bleeding would cause the system to fail, the crash to happen. It wasn't supposed to happen. It could have been avoided if someone had had enough courage to face the few men who were ransacking America. The people should ask Mr. Hoover where he was whenever it started flooding the ship. That's correct at the time as far as what people believed, but Hoover did actually predict the Great Depression and wanted to take steps to avoid it, but he was pretty much mocked about it, and then he was pretty much blamed indefinitely for the Great Depression. And it's actually said that FDR actually extended the Great Depression with all of his policies. So it's one of those things where in the moment it seemed right, logistically kind of wrong though, but you can see how the people felt back then. Note to self, the shadows avoid the electric light. Tonight, one of Mother's shadows caught me as I was walking inside the library. That same day, I had someone fix the electrical wiring, which had been out of service for years. In a panic, I switched on the light. The shadows vanished and scream. Electric light kills them, or just merely gets them away for a while. Yeah, we've already read that. Already examined that. Had a bad match. God damn it, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking die because I'm mixing up the controls. Oh, nope, I got away. Wasn't even scared, it was just like, ah, fuck, I couldn't remember what the run button was. Alright, so we need to grab more matches stat and figure out this puzzle. So, yeah, we're gonna just pull a match. And then we're just gonna hoof it back into the common room over here. I believe there was another box of matches that we didn't clean out over here. I'm glad that light didn't cut out again. I was about to be pissed if that was something that happened every time you walked in the hallway. I was stunned for sure. I didn't catch that one. That was a whole lot of nope in there. Like an excessive amount of just nope. It was like the shadow presence just burned my match out. It was like, your light, fuck your light. And I'm pretty sure Margaret's gonna be in here if I go in here. So we're not going in there. Fuck, I guess we just gotta solve the fucking puzzle. This looks more bloody. Repulsive black liquid came from behind the curtain. Do I want to go back there? It looks like it's been ransacked. Another journal from Margaret. We'll do this real quick. Margaret's Diary, Excerpt 18, April 2nd, 1914. Spring came, and the blooming flowers are the source of unbearable allergies. Ah, what a hag hates flowers. The shadow of Henry and his ancestors is haunting the mansion. The place is mine now, and I'm busy trying to give it a suitable appearance. William won't like it, but so be it. He has to learn that the power to change things has to be earned. I'm still his mother. He doesn't seem to understand what it meant to be a Boston Brahmin. It was only when I grew older that I really understood what it meant. I tried picking the best words, savoring their meaning today, and teaching them the part. His ancestor, John Venner, who arrived in Boston in 1710, had played in the building of the city the duty of the shoulders of the New England Protestant elite. I ended with these words: "We are the past and the future of this city." William, he shrugged and went to play the piano. There's way too much of his father in this child. So, Margaret seemed like a very, bitter. Yeah, I'm dead. Dead, 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 dead. Okay. Well, I have some catching up to do, so you won't see any more footage till we catch up back to where we were. See you guys later.